I'll make a career of life. And you're not. It is astounding how many people want to be spectacular in life but also want to fit in and be normal. You are, by definition, aiming for average. Normal people get normal results. Weird people get weird results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and not expect to get what everyone else has. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces the hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
You guys all achievements. One thing about Michael Jordan was he never asked me to do something that he didn't do.
Yeah, they're gonna say, well, he wasn't really a nice guy. He may have been a tyrant. No, well, that's you. Because you never wanted anything.
If you're cool with walking in the shadows of yourself, and you know, one person you got is the man right there in the shadows, man. How you doing? Pretty good. How you doing? All right, man. Cool. Whoa. It's kind of weird having a conversation with you, but ain't no one else around because everyone else has faded way back then. Way back there. Now, if you're cool with that kind of walk of life, I tell you, man. We're with the new playground.
So I went to a powerlifting competition a couple of years ago. There was this one guy there lifting, holds a bunch of records in the squat. And he's a normal working class guy from a normal working class town on the outskirts of Newcastle. And watching that man warm up is something else. He's got a sacred playlist. He never listens to the songs apart from when he's about to step onto the lifting platform. He's got his headphones on and he's just walking up and down. In the same way that you can see a bull ready to go out, ready to go and chase something. And he steps out on stage and the hairs stand up on the back of his neck. You're watching this guy channel great fury.
That's the God of War. It's your brother, your mom, your friend. The one comment they're going to say, you changed. Why are you doing another kick like this? Oh, you're going to try that now. Okay, here we go again. The thing is that it's not about them being right or wrong. Again, it's about how right and how wrong they can be. Let's say you wanted to start a podcast in the past, and you did 3 episodes, and then you fell off. And then they think, I told you so. Stop with these dreams. Stop with this crazy content stuff. You're never going to become an influencer, or whatever your goal is. Replace influencer, whatever your thing is. The thing is that you are still closer, having done 3 than having done 2. And so it's just about directional correctness.
Sup. 100 push-ups, bro. 100 push-ups.
Criticizers are more often correct, but when it matters most, incorrect.
But for some reason I thought that I needed to be the guy. And I said, no, you know what? You don't need to be the guy. You're a leader. You need to support your leader. And it's not about me. And so that right there also changed my attitude, because then, from then on, in my career and in my life, I realized, hey, I don't always need to be the center of attention.
45.
Our ego wants us to do. Our ego always wants it to be about us.
45 done.
It's not about us. It's not about us. In fact, in a situation
I will
like
do
that,
with you. Perfect, Logan. Let's go.
Maybe he's got a different strategic objective that he wants
If you
to
cannot
accomplish.
do in one set, do like a breaker like. So I'm doing alternate. 25, 25, 25, 25. Don't have to do in one shot, bro.
You're making calls. That's your ego. And what you have to do is subordinate your ego and be supportive of the person that's in charge, and you move forward together as a team. Because that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's about the team.
If you are someone that deals with a crippling sense of insufficiency, your ability to discount any good thoughts you have in your mind is going to...
What's up, bro? What's up?
If you try to lead with positivity,
Parsa,
I need
everyone,
to
hi,
think it,
what's up?
push it, believe it, and I will achieve it. Your set point of negativity is going to just crush that into the ground. I'm speaking from personal experience, right? As the guy that was chronically unconfident and still has the imposter syndrome that does creep in, you have to start with action. It needs to be, okay, what would have had to have happened in a week's time for me to look back on that week and find pride in myself? Stop breaking promises to yourself. When you say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m. and when the option comes to hit the snooze button, don't do it. There's one win that you got for the day. That's action, right? You want to leave your job and become a writer. Okay, can you commit to writing 1 blog post on Substack per week for the next 3 weeks? That would make you feel like less of a loser. If you did that, action has to come first.
Winning requires you to go so far deep
50 done.
inside yourself. It's way beyond
the surface. It's way beyond internal. It's going to a place that a lot of people haven't visited in a long, long time because they're afraid to visit that person, because when they visit that person, they don't know who that person is anymore.
Your life is just to live your life inside the world. Try not to bash into the walls too much. Try to have a nice family life. Have fun. Save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, you push in, something will pop out the other side. You can change it. You can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing.
Wherever the road takes you, Chevy's ready to drive you forward with pure power unlimited.
When I was growing up, I watched like a lot of westerns. It was the silent hero kind of thing, the Gary Cooper thing. But my idea of masculinity growing up was a man who was in control of himself.
15 more guys, 15 more.
Wasn't mean, wasn't pushing people around, was decent, who treated women well. So treating women well is a masculine virtue, is a good thing. It comes from a position of strength. You're not insecure about your masculinity. You don't have to prove that you're a man by demeaning women, by pushing them around. You can respect women, and respecting them is a sign of your strength. It's a sign of being secure in your masculinity. You don't need to put other people down to make yourself feel better. Okay? So we have to redefine these qualities. But there are no icons like that.
25.
The Andrew Tates out there. You have these wimpy men who are just so afraid of being masculine. Okay? Your aggression, your assertiveness, your testosterone, it's a good thing. It's how things get done. It's what energizes you, what puts you in the world. It makes you ambitious. It makes you assert yourself and motivate yourself. It has to be challenged. It has to be disciplined. But you have to see, we were talking about our people-pleasing things and how you reframe it. You have to see who you are and see the virtue in it, see the power in that.
Look, I always try to outwork people, right? That's just how I made my mark. So the game was at 7. So you know what? I'm gonna come to the Staples Center because we played this one. Lakers had Kobe and Shaq. Okay, this is like the championship Lakers. So I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock. I want to make sure I make 408 shots before I go back into the room and I sing the song and I get ready for the game. So, get in the car, get to the gym, get there, and as I'm walking onto the court, who do I see? It's Kobe Bryant, already working out. So I worked out for a good hour and a half. And when I came off, after I was done, I sat down. And of course, I still heard the ball bouncing. I'm like, this guy's
19 done, 19 done, 10 more. 10 more guys, 10 more.
And it's not like his moves are nonchalant, lazy. He's doing like game moves, I sit there and I unlace my shoes and I'm like, I want to see how long this goes. So I sit out there, gosh, 25 minutes. And he got, it's okay. I think I'm good. I have to ask this guy, I have to understand, why he works like that. So after the game, I'm like, hey, Cole, why were you in the gym for so long?
Last 10 and 100 pushes done.
And I wanted you to know that it doesn't matter how hard you work, that I'm willing to go harder than you. Wow. And he's like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I dislike you as a person. You inspire me to be better. And it was the first time I started to see this level of competitiveness where I said, I need to start doing more.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly.
100 and I did how many? 20, right? I'm 20.
Be the guy who embraces
105
hard
push-ups.
work, the grind. Don't be
15
afraid to be
minutes or
hurt.
10 minutes.
Don't be afraid to sacrifice some blood.
It's the moments in life, the decisions you make on a moment-to-moment basis that add up to be the guy or not the guy. night I did something, you know, that feel more of a guy. For me, who I am, my guy.
Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifices, make the unpopular decisions, and become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, full responsibility to change.
If you had a creative human, what would you put them through to make them feel? It probably chill life.
Alright guys, I did
What would you put them through to
110 push-ups
You probably wouldn't keep it.
in 10 to 15 minutes.
So it's like we want
Make sure you do 100 push-ups every single day,
but
bro.
each of the traits has
Every single day.
It's just like you want to pay, right?
For summer body, for yourself,
To reframe
for your family, for your friends, for your girlfriend, whatever.
the price that they're paying out of their wallet.
Never let you down.
Seconds of